Welcome to the Your Opinion Doesn't Matter podcast. I am one of the hosts, Mr. Lamont, and I'm here with none other, Big Sterling. What's going on, bro? How you?
What's good, family? Always a pleasure to be in your presence, talk about some issues that we're dealing with in society, you know?
Yes, for sure, man. Same here. Pleasure to be around
Always,
too, son.
Always.
Yeah, man. So what's going on with you, man? How's your summer turning out for you, man?
Summer been all right. Always had a love for summer since I was a kid. You know, always got excited when I knew summer was coming up. You'd start hitting the gym a little more, trying to get, the muscles going, pump up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So you could kind of peel off when it get warm outside, you know what I'm saying? But I really haven't been outside like I expected, but I still enjoyed the warm weather, the sights, you know what I'm saying, the greenery, hearing the birds chirp, things like that. I love summertime. I'm a summer baby.
Nice. And summertime for me, I was one of those kids in school, and I couldn't celebrate my birthday during school like everybody else. Oh, it's my birthday today, I had to wait till summertime. It's my time, summertime, July. My birthday just passed.
Oh, yeah. You ain't get the party. You ain't get the pizza party with the cake or nothing in school.
No. Actually, when I was in school, in elementary, they used to, over the system, PA system.
Yeah.
They say happy birthday to whoever it was. I'm like, dang, man. But that's during the time when they used to have to sing the
Pledge Allegiance.
Pledge Allegiance to the United States of
Assembly
America.
and all of that.
Yeah. Used to have to do that in class.
Yeah. Mandatory.
Mandatory. When did that stop?
I have no idea, but I'm sure it's probably sometime around the mid-90s.
In the mid-90s? You was doing that in the mid-90s? You mean they forced that in elementary?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember that when I was in junior high.
In junior, we had assembly, and when we went to assembly, I went to Arthur Somers. Kingside, when we went to assembly, we had to stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance joint too.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah. You know what? I'm wrong, but this is different. They used to have us do it
from the classroom.
Oh,
okay.
They used to have us all doing it in the classroom. I pledge allegiance there, but I'm like, come on, man. Nah, man.
And people started getting woke in the late 90s,
Right. We was like, yo, man, never mind. We fight the power. Man. Yeah. But speaking about the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Not the colors of the jersey, not the Jordan, but there was something that happened the other day, man, with this guy who's trying to get reelected, man, and
You mean the movie Fake Assassination Attempt?
Right. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts. What are my thoughts on that? I don't have any real favorites when it comes to the election. I mean, between Trump and Biden, to me, it's all same devil. You choose one, you understand what I'm saying? I just think the system is rigged altogether. But my issue is, I'm tired of us voting for these old 80-year-old men. I think something needs to change as far as how we go about picking the leaders of our countries, because these guys, you see the cognitive decline on Biden already. I'm sure Trump is probably going through something of the same manner,
Right.
And I don't think it's a good idea to have these old men with these old way of thinking running our country. It's time to get some new blood in, if you understand what I mean. And I'm not talking about too young where you're naive. I'm talking about maybe, between 40, 50s, somebody that has the experience of life and knows how to deal with issues. And nobody that's going to panic. You understand? But these guys they're so old now, I think they just have one way of thinking that they can't see. I think they sort of have tunnel vision on how to run the country.
Mm-hmm. Right. I feel that it's a strange thing, man. Something violent happened to him, and now look at this. Everybody's saying, he won now. He won.
That definitely propelled them to the finish line.
Yeah, it's like
catapulted him.
Man, there's so much videos of him. They got one with him, Boys in the Hood. When Biden is in the car, and then he said that famous scene
with Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah.
And then and Donald Trump gets shot. Or even the one I just saw another one today, 50 Cent and Game One. You know what I mean? When you're enough on top. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was something definitely fishy about that assassination attempt. I'm a movie buff, and I watch a lot of movies. And do you realize the caliber of the gun that was shot? I think a semi-automatic rifle. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. But the bullet for that is about that big. Pause, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So how could they just end up nipping his ear from... And he's supposed to have the scope and everything, you understand what I'm saying? I think Trump just had to catch a packet. They bust a shot, bust a packet.
Right.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
need to make a scene.
Yeah, something is not right about that, man. It don't add up to me.
A body got to drop.
Yeah,
We got Mayday.
And he was still resilient after, like, I just got shot, but I'm still for the people.
Yeah, power to the people.
Yeah.
Trump, whatever you selling, we not buying it. You know what I mean?
Saying?
But, it is what it is.
Yeah, and then Biden, he just fumbling over words and falling all over. He looked like he's going to be sort of a paraplegic in about a year or two. No disrespect to the people out there, but he doesn't look like he's in good shape. He needs to sit down and rest himself and enjoy the rest of his life without the pressure of running the country.
Yeah, he needs to go sit down somewhere, man.
Yes.
Sit down somewhere, man. Yeah, I need your advice, man. I had asked another one of the homies about a certain situation, and they said, "Yo, Mont, you bugging, man."
Speak on it.
Well, it's this thing about prenups. Well, the situation is this is a gentleman. Both of them, him and his girlfriend, they just graduated college.
Okay.
And so they've been together 3-4 years.
Okay.
So she knows his struggles and this, that, and the third, and he knows her struggles.
Yes.
If she has anything. Well, some people have struggles. It might not just be in the fact that you need money.
Yes.
They got other things.
Other struggles, yeah.
It could be mental type of shit going on. So his situation is that she is very, very rich. She's very, very rich. And
elaborate on rich. Millionaire?
Wealthy. Her family
wealthy.
owns
Generational. All right, generational. Got you.
And she, he pays for dinner sometimes, she pays for dinner sometime, and she invited him to go to like Amsterdam or something like that.
Okay.
And the ticket is $1,000. And he said, "Nah, I want to feel like I'm gonna, I'm
feel like
earning
a man.
my keep."
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
But before we get to the prenup, right? I'm gonna ask you a question. If you with a woman, right, and is it okay, as a man, is it okay to take money from your woman, and especially if she's wealthy?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Especially if you have that type of relationship, and especially if she's offered to help you out. I mean, the relationship is about a balance anyway, so it maybe just her end of the scale is the financial, but I'm sure you balance it in other ways as far as, emotional stability, support, things of that such, helping if there's kids involved, being a good father, being a good husband. And it's just us putting into the pot, and we're going to cook a big stew anyway, and we're going to eat regardless. So therefore, it's just investing into us. So I wouldn't feel a way asking. Now, if it becomes a habit and I'm doing it all the time, of course, but once in a while, if she's going to give you monetary to help something that's going to benefit us both, as far as like my car need fixing and we both ride in that car, we helping each other out. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I think when it becomes a habit, and repeats itself, and then if you start thinking you're getting over, that's when it becomes a problem, because she's going to see that too, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what I say is like the expectations of, like, say a woman. It's supposed to be, it's like mandatory. A man is supposed to take care of her. Mandatory. But it's not mandatory if a nigga's broke. The dude is broke and he can't take care of his woman. But like, I don't understand it. Like, why is it not that same type of pressure that a man gets when he has money to provide? Even it might not be pressure. Why is it that the woman always thinks that the money is hers? My money is my money. My money. And then when they get their money, they want to move up. They want to move up and deal with dudes that has paper.
Yeah. I mean,
in that profession or whatever.
I don't think that's a no-win situation. I mean, the way society is now, I mean, sadly, that's how most women think. Like, your money is their money and you're supposed to take care of them and wine and dine them and all of that. And if it's the other way around, if they have all the money and they whining and dining you around, they feel like they're the head of the household and you really can't speak too much. So therefore, it's a tricky situation. As far as you having money and you taking care and you buying all these things, I mean, that's a little old fashioned, I think. Back in the islands with my grandparents, that's when, the man took care of the household. He went out, he worked or he farmed, and then he took care of the wife and kids. But the economical times is different. And, you could survive on not that much money. But now with all the other vices that, yourself and your woman have with the Gucci and the Louis and the jewelry and the flying out and all that becomes pretty costly.
I definitely
and right now the economy is very
shaky.
Yeah, very shaky, very unstable. So in order, if I'm paying for everything, you got to balance it out. Meaning when I come home, I want my slippers by the door. You know what I'm saying? I want my food cooked and hot. You know what I'm saying? I want warm bath after that. And when nighttime come,
lingerie time.
Yeah,
lingerie time.
Doesn't know.
You see, now that's like what men would want, right?
Yeah.
Some men, majority men.
Yeah, a lot of these men is different now too.
Yeah. So now, like, what's the a woman? Can you even think of a woman being like, has those same terms? Like, I want this clean, I want that clean, and rub my shoulders.
Well, if a woman telling you that means she see you as a woman. You understand? That means the roles are switched.
Right.
I can't deal with that. I can't deal with any woman that's going to try to put me under manners like that.
What would your negotiation be if you was the man at home and your woman was the one holding things down?
Yeah, well, in order for me to be in that situation, I'm still going to have to be the man in her eyes and in the household, meaning like you can't talk to me any type of way and you can't expect me to do things that are not masculine. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, you have to be submissive. There's ways you could still be the man of the house even though you're not making all the bread. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
And if she's submissive and she buys into that, then I think things could work. You understand?
Yeah.
But if she's taking this, I'm the man, the switch role, identity, like I'm the man now, you do what I tell you to do, or your ass is out.
Right.
I can't deal with that. I know there's different type of men now that deal with that, but I'm not that breed.
No. I mean, I can't even see myself being under any woman's thumb. I can't do it. The question I have is like, suppose she wants you to sign a prenup.
I don't have any problem signing a prenup. I mean, what's yours is yours, and if you came in and you feel a little insecure, and you think I'm out there to take it from you, I'll gladly sign a prenup just to prove that I'm not even about that. I wouldn't feel no way. I wouldn't take it as an insult. You got to take care of what's yours sometimes. You got to be safe. It's sort of an insurance policy. And the other way around, if I had married bread and I met a regular woman, I would want her to sign a prenup too, just to make sure what we came in with, we leave with. You understand what I'm saying? And if I choose to give you a little more, that's up to you. Yeah, but I don't want you to ever have the intentions like, yo, I'm trying to run gay and I'm just trying to get you for your paper. That's not who I am. You understand? Some people might get insulted, and I feel the only ways you're going to get insulted is if you had the intentions of trying to take her for the bread anyway. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it, man. But I don't think that I could. I don't think I could do a prenup. I can't do it. Not less say if I'm in a relationship now, but I'm like, say hypothetically, say I ran up on say Jay wasn't with Beyonce or something.
Yeah.
I mean, certain things like that is understandable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's a billionaire, stuff like that. Certain things is understandable.
Yes.
But you know, I mean, because that's not what I'm in it for. So I mean, there's certain things it makes you think like, all right, hold on. I'm not in here for that. And when we leave, I don't want that. When I leave, I mean...
Yeah, but Mom, but how does she know that?
Then we shouldn't get married.
Yeah, but in any relationship, you're taking a chance getting into it anyway, because it could go left at any time.
That's true. And then I want to know what's the percent for divorces. The divorce rate is high too.
It's very high, and I think
so,
the United States has one of the highest percentages in the world.
So let's don't get married. Let's just play house.
It's too late for me, bro.
Right now, speaking of that, I'm about to get married this year, bro.
Yo, congratulations. Let me tell you something. Those are people that down talk marriage. It all depends on your mate, man. If you found that right person, you good. You know, me getting married is one of the best decisions I ever made in my life.
Yeah.
I'm 12 years in, and I don't regret a thing. I do it all over again. You heard? I got me a good one.
I'm happy for you, bro.
And I wish you the same blessings with you and your fiance.
Yeah, man. I'm happy
understand?
for you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's time to just settle down. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, you can't be Batman forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I went from Batman to Robin to the who else? To the regular guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started losing my superpowers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's life.
So then, you know, I would like say a starter.
Yes.
Then I became the bench player.
Yeah.
Then a reserve player.
Yeah,
Then your boy don't even go. He's not even on the court no more, man. He got bad knees and all. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, man. We had that phase of life, man. You don't want to get a stroke now. You don't got nobody to come to the hospital, clean your ass for you, and give you a bath. You understand what I'm saying? I know a friend that's a nurse, and she told me that happens all the time. A lot of old players come there with this stroke, and then they lonely. Nobody comes to see them, and they suffer till they pass away. You understand?
And that's the thing. That's why people need to think about. I have a family member. He's older than me, and he kind of lives in DR.
Yeah.
He's older. He lives in DR, and he doesn't. His concerns is not about having a woman. I mean, you could do your DR thing, your Spain thing, you know, but you know, have somebody like on the days when you're sick.
Yes.
Who's gonna make you soup? Don't pay for a chick to come through and give you soup.
Yes.
You know. It's just certain. To me, you have to have somebody that you could be.
Yes.
Fat, skinny, tall, short, whatever. You need somebody to care for you, and you care for them.
Care for you in a companionship.
Yeah.
You know, and the love. You know, and the nurturing part. You understand?
Yeah. Those prostitutes is only good for like until you pay them.
That's it.
And then that's it.
When the money going, the love going. Now you back to square one.
Facts plus tax, kid.
Yeah, you know.
Facts plus tax, man. Interesting. That same guy who's older than me, right? Years back before I was with my fiance.
Yeah.
He used to always want me. That's how me and him fell out. He used to always want me to go to DR with him. But then there's like his motivation is like he'll show me pictures of chicks at that time my age. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? I said, yo, at that time I think I was in my late 30s.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
How old was Duke?
Huh?
How old was him?
He's 3 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
So, but he's showing these chicks. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out of town. I'm gonna go to another country to get a chick my age.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even deal with a chick here in the U.S. But I'm gonna go out there. I said no. And folks, I ain't talking about no young little girls. I'm talking about respectful in the 22 and up.
Yeah.
When I was that age.
Yeah.
Nah. So he discouraged me, man. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah. He had his priorities wrong, it seemed. He probably living a life of regret right now. You probably ain't heard from him, but if you speak to him now, he probably would have been like, damn, I wasted all that time doing that.
Nah, he's still doing it.
Still doing it. For life.
He's committed, man.
He's committed. I know there's a few dudes like that.
He got his payola badge because he works for a flight, the airport.
Oh, okay.
So you get them $120 flights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you in there.
Yeah, so. I did the DR thing. Me and my crew, we used to do that in our early 20s. I've been there 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? But we had dudes in the crew that fell in love with it and kept going back. We even had a few dudes that almost got married and almost brought them down here, and we had to be like, yo, bro, what you doing?
Oh, word?
Can't marry him. You can't bring him down here because when you're not there, she not yours no more. You heard?
Man, she's taking everything.
Yeah,
anything moving.
Yeah, and if you bring her down here, it's only a matter of time before she end up in a
brothel.
You know what I'm saying?
Because shit, I never went to DR.
DR was a lick in the 90s.
I never went there with the crew and none of that like that. We went to we kept it local, Virginia, Atlanta, Philly,
Greek Fest and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Woo. Yeah.
You talking about with Freak Nick?
Yeah, Freaknik, Greek Fest, all
Me
that.
and
Yeah.
me and the Cruz brothers.
Yeah, the Cruz brothers, the notorious Cruz brothers. Big up the Cruz brothers.
Yeah, big up the Cruz. But yo, we had some fun, kid.
I could
I
imagine.
can't wait. Yo, once these guys get together and they come on here and we tell them our stories.
Yeah.
We can't. Well, all of us. Them two is married. No, three of them is married. I'm engaged, but we can't give the whole play.
Yeah, no.
But
yeah.
We could just
Gotta
like
be a little discreet.
we discreet and we just like we're not trying to offend our family by talking our crazy shit.
Yeah.
But just know it was a movie.
Yeah.
Showtime at the Apollo, man. But those are the good times, man. And,
I heard about it. Yeah, I heard.
There's Showtime at the Apollo, man. We had a lot of good times, man. We had a lot of good times, and hey, that's part of life.
Yeah.
And that's where I overstayed my drinking back then. I was
Yeah, well, whenever you go on a Greek fest or Freak, nigga, it's drinking and smoking 24/7 the whole time.
Kid, I drank more than I ate. I drank more than I ate, kid.
A lot of I experienced that too. Liquor for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah,
man, you're waking up the homies. Yo, let's take some shots.
Yeah.
And then you feeling that freedom, like, oh yeah, I'm back in the building. I'm back.
Yeah. The Invincible Youth days.
Yeah, the Invincible Youth days, man. It's a lot of fun, man. I'm glad that my numbers add up, like far as like good things through my times and travels of like going to clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Say out of thousands and thousands of places, we only probably got into like 2-3 fights.
Yeah.
Because and the thing about it is how we used to do. We used to go in clubs like, and we'll just see how it is once we walk in. We'll know how it is. The next, we don't stay together. We all separate.
Yeah.
Boom, and having fun, man. That's how parties was. I don't know how it is now, but
Yeah.
the best parties when you can walk away from your homeboys, you don't see them for like a good 2 hours.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, the good old days. I don't think it's like that no more. I don't even see the party scene. I don't know if they still even got clubs no more, or not late night clubs anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I live in Jersey. When I leave Brooklyn, I drive through the city. I don't see nothing. Usually 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you're driving back in the days, you see people getting out the club, hitting the restaurants. I think it's all about bar lounges now, little small stuff like that. But, sign of the times,
Sign of the times. For
Yeah.
real.
We talked about where the woman was holding a man down or the man holding a woman down financially. Now, what about if you meet at the median and go 50-50? How you feel about going 50-50 in a relationship? Like, meaning you probably could hold it down by yourself if you want, but it'll be a struggle. But if she helps and she puts something in, it'll make it easier for both of us. Could you see yourself doing 50-50? And it's never really 50-50. It's 45-55, but that's just a hypothetical number,
Right. Now I see myself. I go by what's actually going on.
Yeah.
I go by what's going on. Like certain situations. Okay, word. Okay, you didn't work that much this month. Blah blah blah. Or it's like okay, I got this, and you got that. You know what I'm saying? But like if it's like a say it's a pre-thing, like you telling you say you hollering at shorty and then she's talking about, yo, listen, I want to be taken care of, man. I got a good job, but what's mine is mine. I'm like, you got to go that way, darling. And I don't. If you don't agree to do it, like suggest it at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Once a woman talk about what's mine is mine, that's a very selfish woman, and she's not even in it for love. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A woman that comes at you like that, I don't believe she really loves you, because once a woman really loves a man, or likewise, they're willing to bend, or meet you in the middle. You understand?
Right.
That means she's just worried about, she probably had a bad experience before, and she's just worried about her finance. That means she's broken on the inside, and she needs to be fixed before she could go on with a relationship anyway,
Right. Yeah. So now then you saying that 50-50 now, the girl got paper. So it's still 50-50? Say she
if she got paper, we could still, I know my 50 gonna be different.
Hold on. Your 50's gonna be different.
Yeah, it's 50% of what I got. It can't be 50% of the whole equation. It gotta be 50% of what I got compared to 50% of what she got. You understand?
Right.
50-50, but I definitely want to contribute. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
definitely.
Right.
And once she's willing to contribute.
Yo, it's like the 50%, your 50 is 50 of whatever she put in.
Yeah, it's like her 50, is she a millionaire, her 50% is 500,000. If I'm 80,000, my 50 is 40,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
It evens out, you know. But at least I'm putting forth the effort to let it show that I'm committed to make the relationship move forward. You understand?
Right.
And I'm not just here to get carried.
Right. Yeah. Shit. But 50-50 is it should be like, you know, nowadays these women out here, they be having these high
expectations.
Yeah, man.
And you know what? I blame it on y'all scammers, man. Y'all messed up the game, man. Whining and dining these chicks when you first meet them, flying them out. Now they think that's the standard. Everybody can't do that. You know, I'm just speaking to the other brothers out there. I'm good, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of the game. But I see now on social media, these girls making these demands. I need this, I need that. And they're not willing to even negotiate down. They're like, this is, if you can't give me that, don't waste my time. And I think that really messed up the game.
Yeah, messed up the game, man. I mean, you corrupt the mind of the women, man.
Yes.
Sometimes, a lot of times, y'all make the way men go about how they get the draws and stuff. You'll make a chick that look like a 6.
Yeah.
You treat her like a 9, just to get the trim. So then now she figure this is standard.
This
is standard.
Yeah, I'm a standard 9 now. You know?
Yeah. Like, okay, he paid for this.
He paid for it. Yeah. So
yeah. So then, you know. It's weird, man. It's weird. Certain things, they mess up the game, and you buying a woman expensive stuff.
Yeah, everything is for monetary gain now. It seems like it's not even any emotions, no love, things of that sort. Yeah, it's no court. You're not courting the person. You understand? 'Cause when the money involved, what I'm waiting, you're not waiting a month. You're not waiting. I mean, a standard guy, you're not going to wait a month if you spending bread.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, boom. You making demands now. Yo, what's up? I just spent that bread.
Let's talk sports, man. There's some things that I had a discussion with some of the homies months back, and we talked about LeBron James' son, Bronny.
Yeah.
And I was saying to them then, this is before he even went to
USC.
Yes, this was before then. I said this kid is not that good, man. And I said that respectfully. He's not that good to a sense, like, you know, he's too much hype. It's not fair to the kids there's thousands of kids that's
working hard out
there.
Yeah,
and it's coming from the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And really need that break.
Really need that for their family.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on at home.
Feed their family. Yeah. I dig it.
So, and then he's taking that spot. And I didn't, you know, he caught something was wrong with his
cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest. Yeah. But then he winds up going into the draft.
Yeah, again.
Unproven, 4 points a game. He played 10 more games or something like that. Unproven, 4 points a game average, and you're under 6'2". How is he, even though he was picked, I think 52. 55th.
Yeah.
Second round, 55th.
Yeah.
But how? And then there's a big dude from, I think, South
the big dread dude.
Yeah,
I know you talk about. I forgot his name.
And he started
way better numbers.
Yeah, and he had some he was so impressive. He had major NIL deals.
Yeah.
Through that. Yeah. And I'm like, and he didn't get drafted.
Bronny took that spot.
John Bronny took a lot of people's spots, man.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this situation?
I'm conflicted when it comes to that because, you know, as fathers, we're supposed to work to get our sons in where they need to be. We put in that work, we get there, we place our sons there, and then it keeps going on and on to make sure everybody in the family line is taken care of. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I'm conflicted. In a way, I felt like I don't blame LeBron for bringing his son in, but I just think his son wasn't ready, and he's going to do more harm than good putting them out there, because now you putting them out there, the lights and the cameras, and, you know, there's a lot of critics, and I agree with you when I say Bronny's not ready yet. I didn't see anything that tells me he could be a pretty good NBA player or a starter, or even last in the league for more than 3 years. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I guess he's an entitled little boy, you know, and LeBron wants to show I have the power to do this. LeBron has to have a hold on that Laker organization that's like, he must know something that we don't know because he has everybody like
Right.
he really. Big up to LeBron. I don't like him as a player, but
Yeah.
you know that power move. He's a very powerful black
Right,
man, and
right.
he showed that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm happy he got his son in there, but I think it's going to do more harm than good psychologically to Bronny. Because if I'm one of them and Bronny got a guaranteed contract in the second round, which is unheard of, 7.7 to something million, I think.
Yeah.
Imagine me, I'm fighting to get on the team, and this dude that can't really, I'm going at him.
Yeah. And
Clear it out.
yeah.
I'm gonna expose you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel after it's all done, Bronny might be a little messed up psychologically. Maybe he flips the script and gets better and makes it in the league, but I wish him the best, but I just don't see it, man.
Right. I see it. You know what I see? I see it like that's a high level nepotism. And it's more or less that I ain't gonna lie. If my nephew or if I had a son, I would try to push to get him in.
Yes.
I would
definitely.
I would put him in a position where he won't get exposed.
That's the key.
If you're gonna do high level nepotism, you gotta put him in a place where you can hide his weaknesses.
Yes.
With sports, you can't do it. Imagine if it's football.
Yes.
See, now it's like, say it's football and he's a running back.
Or
that defensive line is going to crush you.
You're going to get them killed.
Yeah, so it's like, you could be fundamentally sound as you want.
Yes.
But you cannot hide. You can't hide who your real skill set when you got good players around you.
Yes.
You can't. You can't even. He couldn't even get away with in college. He couldn't even do it in college.
Yes. So if I was LeBron, I'm also probably would have tried to get him a job in the organization, doing something other than playing, make sure he's stable. But as far as putting him out there, he's going to be like a deer in the headlights now. When I seen it, he's realizing the speed of the game is different in the NBA. He didn't really get to play any college ball, so he really didn't get that experience he needed to take it to the next level. And he's kind of like the Caitlin Clark of the NBA now, because Caitlin Clark came, everybody coming after, prove like everybody gonna come after him now.
Right. So do you think that do you think that his run is going to last as long as LeBron is in the league?
Nah, LeBron.
If LeBron leaves next year, is Bronny going to be able to stay in the league?
Once LeBron is out, next week, Bronny's out. Because whatever hold he had on them, once it's over, that organization, once they cut ties with him, Bronny's just a part of the package deal to me. You understand? We're just going to throw it. You'll throw that in.
Right.
We're going to throw that in. He knows he's just there, only there because of his father.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Would you do it? If your father was pushing for you to go into it, and especially basketball that you played, would you accept that role, knowing that there's dudes out there that'll crack your ass?
Well, I don't. I think Bronny is oblivious to the situation he's going into. I think he's just young and he just thinks he could play ball.
Right.
And he probably was like, dominating them AAU leagues, which aren't as strong as they used to be back in the days.
He wasn't dominating.
So I think he has a false sense of security, or he actually thinks he's really better than he is. So I don't think he's even aware that he's taking spots from other people.
No, I think he knows. I'm not knocking a hustle, man.
Yeah.
LeBron is getting his 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah, or maybe Bronny's like, yo, you know what? Bron is my dad.
Hold that down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dad holding me down. So what? Y'all don't like it, so what?
So
Bron run the NBA anyway. It's right before our eyes,
Yeah, so hold that down.
Yeah,
man.
maybe they're just flexing.
And be like, and then go to stay there until Bryce come in.
Yeah. And Bryce actually looked like he's going to be a better prospect than Bronny, and he's taller too. My main concern with Bronny is, he's really short.
Yeah,
he's small. He's too small. Them big guards are going to expose him. But
yeah, like
rich people problems. Bronny was already set.
Right, but then he took a spot from a broke person.
He took a spot from a broke person. I'm with you with that.
And these guys got to go overseas and
again, that's flexing because
I could front.
People do it all over the world, company wise.
Nepotism
is a big thing, and there's a bunch of it. Yeah, there's a bunch of it in the NBA on its own. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm conflicted. I'm not against it, but I'm not with it.
Right.
If it was me, I wouldn't. My way of thinking, I'm a little more old fashioned. If I feel my son wasn't ready, I would analyze his skills and I'd be like, yo, listen, you're not ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put you in a position to fail and get embarrassed. Yeah. So, I had a ill weekend, man. I pulled a double header this weekend. I went to 2 parties simultaneously. I ain't do that in years, you know what I'm saying? And my body is beat from the alcohol. I ain't even going front. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And you know, then while I'm suffering with the after effects, I think like, damn, I should be like Mont and be able to strong enough to just cut that shit out. I'm a work in progress. If we remember from the last podcast, I told you I'm in a work in progress. This is the first weekend I really did that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm getting there. But again, you're one of my motivations to want to do that. So tell me how things been going since the last time I spoke to you. Have you been tempted to dip? I know you have to be tempted sometime, especially in the social space. You understand what I'm saying? How do you fight those temptations?
Let me tell you what happened. Like, you know what I mean? It's like now that I'm trying to be more out and about because I'm promoting my programs, I'm promoting my game.
Yeah.
Your opinion doesn't matter. You could get that at www.yodm.com.
Yeah, go get that.
Yeah, so I'm out and about socializing, and one time the homie, when the cruisers came in town, I wound up going on a boat ride.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really don't want to go to myself. But then now when I get there, the first off, I don't know, since I'm getting older, sometimes I suffer with anxiety. Like I feel like, I don't want to be someplace too long where I can't leave. I feel trapped when I just can't leave.
Yo, man, let me tell you, a lot of people suffer with anxiety, including myself, so don't feel no way, my bro.
So I'm like, yeah, you know, it's the flights and MRI machines. Those are the two.
Oh, the MRI, I can't stay there for long. I have to set myself up. I got to go in, then they got to take me, and I got to be like, all right. Then I got to set myself. I'm like, all right, go ahead.
Nah, not me. You know what they got to do for me? Put me under.
Yeah. Oh, you got to get put under.
They got to put me under.
Wow. So that's
it's real bad. It's real bad.
Yeah.
So the anxiety was kicking in for me, man. And
you have to get sedated, you mean?
Sedated,
Yeah,
right.
right.
I had to get sedated in order to do the MRI machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm a wimp, whatever. You know what I mean? You see, the crazy thing is they got so much technology. You could fly to the moon, you could do this, you could do that.
They still got to put you in a coffin to get the MRI. You got to stay there for half an hour.
Yeah, right. Well, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling the anxiety, and then I get on the boat. And it's like, I'm like, yo, I really want to get off of this, man. But I'm like, next thing you know, it's dark, and next thing you know, strobe lights hit the boat. Strobe lights hit, loud music.
Yeah.
I said, oh, shoot. I said, I need a drink, yo. I need a drink. And I'm not seeing no seats. I said, oh, shoot.
You wasn't in a party mood?
No.
Nah.
So now I'm going downstairs, sitting down and stuff like that. So, but not only that, there was another situation where I just start to feel that, like, not that I want to drink, but this is when I would drink. This is the vibe I would drink in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I felt that a couple times during this little summer, me here or me there. I'm like, this would be perfect for me to drink, but I won't.
Yeah.
But this will be the perfect thing to drink. And it's like, you know, alcohol, you never really know how strong you are till you get tempted.
Yeah.
You never know how strong you are. Cause I mean, I was so strong and, you know, I was ducking drinks by ducking places.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Staying out of social settings.
Staying.
Avoiding it.
Yeah, you know, I was on that. You know, you see me when you see me, but now I'm outside. You know, what I mean, I'm around, and then like I just went to a nice birthday party for one of the homies, and I seen people with bottles and walking around with bottles and niceness.
Vibes.
Yeah, vibes. And it was a lot of us there.
Yeah.
It was just everything was positive. And I'm like, I just felt that. But the only thing that was weird, it was like everybody was like a looking contest. Everybody's standing around, but it was standing around, but it was love. It's not like nobody was really dancing.
Yeah.
So I said, I feel weird up in here, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I said, I'm out of here, yo. I told the homie, I said, I'm out. I said, yo, Ma, you leaving?
Yeah.
And then I saw another one, associate. He says, yo, Ma, I didn't see you in a long time, bro. Yo, before you leave, you gotta take the shot with me.
Oh, that's crazy.
I said, nah, bro, I'm done. I don't drink no more, kid. I don't drink no more. And he said, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Disbelief. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, Mont?
Yeah.
Mont? Yeah. Mont is the infamous pre-gamer kid.
Yeah. That's strong. We don't tend to say it, but alcohol is a big drug, and a lot of people suffer from it. And there's different kind of alcoholics. There's weekend alcoholics. There's social alcoholics. There's, I know you remember when when you and the guys when you had the liquor store, and we used to see people with suits come in, saying get a pint of Georgie, turn around, take that shit to the head, and then walk out and go to their job. And you see that on an everyday basis.
Teachers and all that.
Teachers, yeah, everything, yeah. Alcohol is a hell of a social drug, and especially West Indians, it's rites of passage. I remember the first time my father said I could drink. I was 12, but when I was 10, he was giving me little beers here and there, and it made me feel manly. You thought it was the thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And it's carried on, but I'm trying to break that cycle. Like, I don't even want my son and my daughter. I'm trying to keep them away from it. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, they could end this curse, because father, grandfather back in the islands, my family's from Carriacou, Grenada. Big up Carriacou. You understand? And when you go to Carriacou, none but rum house and drinking from morning to night. And if you turn the drink down, the man want to diss you like you're a punk, Yeah, a lot of peer pressure.
I seen these guys in there sitting at a bar at like 10:30 in the morning, bro.
It's regular on the islands.
And then I told one of the homies from Trini, he said, "Yo, that's nothing, man. We got a lot of rum holes."
That's nothing.
I heard the rum hole that was on Linden, but I didn't really understand what is a rum hole.
Yeah, a rum hole is derived from the West Indies, the islands. It's a little shack somebody puts up, and they sell liquor there from morning till night. Oh. And it's a constant
So it is a real thing. I thought it was just a nickname for the spot on Linden.
I don't quote me, but I think it's derived from, because in Carriacou they got little rum shops. It might be the size of a bathroom, and you go there, you buy your rum.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the culture. That's the custom. It's coping. Like we spoke about it before. It's a coping mechanism. Everybody, you suffering, you're going through all this, so you take a little shot, you feel better for a little while, and then you go home and you do it all over again.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a tough cycle.
Yeah, man. I'm still fighting that fight.
Yeah. You're doing good, man. How long has it been again?
Like 2.5 months.
Wow.
2.5 years. I'm sorry. 2.5
part
self, part 2.5 years.
That's what's up, man. Big up to that.
Yeah, man. But
big up to that.
But sometimes I do want to indulge, but hey, I don't.
Yeah.
Yes, man. This was a very good episode 83, man. The Your Opinion Doesn't Matter podcast, man. Derived from the game Your Opinion Doesn't Matter. It's the ultimate debating game. It's a very good debating game for family and friends. And, you could get that at www.yodm.com.
Yeah, go get that.
Yeah, so my closing statement is, man, don't let temptation lead you. Don't let temptation lead you. You let your wisdom guide you, and then lead you. I've been in a very positive space this last 2 weeks of things that's just happening for me, man. And it's like I just think that if you stay in a positive place, and positive things should happen for you, man. Just keep that mojo alive, man. And they say if you knew better, you do better.
That's right. My closing statement, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to the little island of Carriacou. I don't know if you was aware, but Hurricane Beryl, you heard it? That was in the Caribbean. It did a number on Carriacou, and people, they lost about 90% of the island was flattened. So a lot of people lost their homes. A few lost their lives. I just want to give a shout out and tell the people of Carriacou that, we're with them. Stay strong, stay resilient. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got life and health, you could build everything back up. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to show that life is unpredictable, because I was just there for Carnival February, and now it literally looks like a hurricane hit it. Everything is tore up. So, I'd like to give a shout out to my people in Carriacou. Stay strong. We love you. Stay resilient. We'll build. We'll get there.
Nice,
Peace.
nice, nice. Yes, sister, your opinion doesn't matter. Podcast episode 83, and we are outie. Peace, peace, peace.
Yeah. Peace.